Now, today we just read that Nio has put to live 10 battery swapping stations, bringing the total of battery swapping stations in China as it stands to sit at 2,702. You will know that Nio's plan, by the end of this year, they want to get to 3,000 battery swapping stations in China. And they have been quite aggressive when it comes to the deployment of these battery swapping stations. I mean, one of the things that we read last week, or which came last week, is that they intend on deploying 300 battery swapping stations between now and the end of December, which shows you that they will be quite aggressive when it comes to the deployment of battery swapping stations, right? I mean, battery swapping stations plays a very key role onto Nio's growth, onto Nio sales also, because quite a number of people that buy the Nio cars and now the ONVO car is that these cars support battery swap, right? Which brings convenience or to those that subscribe into battery as a service, which entails them going to utilize Nio's battery swapping stations. The battery, it is the biggest problem when it comes to this fast growing EV space or EV industry, because it is quite expensive. Replacing a battery in a car once your car is out of warranty, it is extremely expensive, and therefore battery swapping stations plays a huge role helping users to not be responsible for the battery inside their cars, which is what Nio has been offering. Over and above this, I mean, as you are traveling long range or long distance, battery swapping station, you swap, or on the latest Nio battery swapping station, which is the 4th generation, it takes you like 2.5 minutes to complete a battery swap. Whereas if you are going on a long distance and you have to charge your car, you will believe me when I say it takes you way more than 2.5 minutes. It can take you 30 to even an hour just you charging your car or your battery in your car, which makes owning an EV sometimes not that a good convenience, which is why hybrid cars are still doing way more or selling way more than full EV cars, because there are people that are still doubting going to full EV, but when they see the kind of technology that Nio is offering, battery swapping stations and most of the charging infrastructure being there, because over and above maybe these chargers taking longer to charge your car from 0 maybe to 100%, there are always queues there, because even those that are driving hybrid cars, they go and charge, and it becomes or you find a situation where chargers are not that much, but we've got lots and lots of cars on the road, which is something that leads into, of course, frustrations to those that own EV cars. So Nio continuing to deploy battery swapping stations, Nio continuing to do this, I think it's good news to Nio, and those that, of course, buy Nio, ONVO, and will buy Firefly will get the chance to go and perform a battery swap using their car autonomously. I mean, with battery swapping station, you will know that you don't have to step outside the car. You don't have to do it anything. The car drives itself in the battery swapping station and perform a battery swap. Which this technology, it is very, very unique onto Nio, and it's important, and it plays a very huge role onto the fast growing EV space. And seeing that Nio right now is sitting at 2,702 battery swapping station, I suppose this is good news. We can expect great things. Maybe before the end of this week, who knows, Nio will be over or almost at 2,800, which will therefore mean in December, or by December alone, Nio will have to deploy 200 battery swapping station, which is very much possible, because I think as it stands in China had 3 battery swapping stations factories where they are assembling these battery swapping stations, and there was a third one that was being built at their new power headquarters, which is something that, of course, it's pretty exciting, because that will make them being able to deploy more battery swapping stations all over China. Europe, Hungary, there's a battery swapping station assembly plant where Nio, every battery swapping station you see in Europe, it's coming from there, which is good, which is amazing, and obviously the future looks bright for Nio. So this video, I don't want to take much of your time. Just thought I'd give you this quick updates about how far Nio has become when it comes to battery swapping station. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. I know there are some people that might still not believe in the future of battery swapping station, but I tell you, the future is there. People shall be rewarded. The future is there, and this is one of the assets that will generate quite number of an amount or big revenues for Nio, because people pay for battery swapping services, and the more Nio sells their car is the more we'll see people having to pay for these services, which will generate or make Nio's revenues of other sales or other revenues also growing, like what we saw. I mean, 281 million dollars is what Nio generated from other sales or non-car sales, which is something that, of course, is pretty exciting. As you know, that figure also includes after sales services like battery swapping station services, charging infrastructure, and it also includes car parts and accessories, which that we are hoping that that figure very soon should get to $1 billion, because of the battery swapping station technology that Nio is currently offering, which is directly proportional to the number of cars that Nio sells on a month to month. So the more Nio sells their cars, the more money they'll be able to generate from the charging infrastructure, battery swapping stations. And boy, I must say, with that, we look forward to the blue sky that is coming. Do your own due diligence. Tell me what you think about this. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.